shadow, the seed of an urban legend, you find fertile soil at the corner of tragedy and imagination. A lot of you have probably heard many urban legends or folklore and have not realized it. Even though most people do not know it, urban legends and folklore influence different cultures and how we perceive them. I will now share with you what urban legends and folklore are. Urban legends and folklore of different cultures and how they contribute to diversity. First, what are urban legends and folklore? Urban legends and folklore, though similar, have different meanings. An urban legend, according to dictionary.com, is a modern story of obscure origin and with little or no supporting evidence that spreads spontaneously in varying forms and often has elements of humor, moralizing, or horror. However, dictionary.com defines folklore as the body of stories and legends attached to a particular place, group, or activity. Each culture has different urban legends or folklore that makes them unique. Urban legends and folklore in Mexico are different than a lot of stories we've heard before. One story of folklore is the story of La Llorona, the omen of death. The story goes that Llorona was a poor young woman who was in love with a noble rich man, and they had 3 children together. The woman wanted to marry the man, but he refused her because of her 3 out-of-wedlock children. So to prove her love, she drowned her children. He still refused and married another. Gone mad with grief, she walked the river, weeping and calling for her children, but they were gone. So she drowned herself. For what she had done, her spirit was condemned to the waterways, searching for her children forever. It is said that when the wailing woman appears, someone will die. Another Mexican urban legend is the tale of the vanishing hitchhiker. The story starts with some unfortunate-looking person thumbing for a ride, and, out of pity, you stop. The hitchhiker chooses to sit in the back seat. Everything is in the ordinary, then it ends. The hitchhiker will say or do something unusual. You turn to react, and they are gone. Most of us are very familiar with American urban legends and folklore. American urban legends, we know, are more than likely just legends, but that does not mean that they do not add to our diversity as a country. One of the most common urban legends is Bigfoot. Bigfoot is said to have been spotted on every continent except Antarctica. However, it is claimed that he lives in the North American Pacific Northwest. He is a very large and hairy creature who stands from 6 to 10 feet tall. Even though the legend has been around for years, there is no clear evidence that the creature actually exists. The last urban legend goes back to your very first sleepover that starts with a dare. Someone dares you to do the Bloody Mary ritual. They say if you go into the bathroom with a lit candle and say Bloody Mary 3 times, she will appear in the mirror behind you and scratch places on your face and arms. Evidently, urban legends and folklore in different cultures contribute to diversity. Each folklore and urban legend derives from a different point of view. This helps by making us all different, which makes each culture unique.